Lim Bao Chuan.
Question 2, sir.
In the past 2 years, LTA has issued an average of 610 notices of offences per month to owners of illegally modified vehicles. These include the installation of non-compliant exhaust systems, lighting systems, and tinted windows. Any person who illegally modifies a vehicle can similarly be penalized under the Road Traffic Act. LTA will investigate and take action against workshops if they are found to have engaged in illegal modification activities.
Lim.
Thank you, Speaker. I've received many complaints from residents regarding noisy cars, noisy motorcycles speeding along the ECP and Mountbatten Road. Residents complain that cars and motorbikes have been illegally modified to remove the noise muffler and hence are much noisier. And there are also comments that the car in the Tanjong Pagar accident was illegally modified and hence became combustible. I wanted to ask the Senior Minister of State whether the government will step up enforcement and impose higher penalties against workshops that carry out such illegal modifications. At the end of the day, it's not just a driver who has modified the vehicles, but also the workshops that are complicit in carrying out the illegal modifications. And currently with the travel restrictions, these modifications cannot be done or undone in JB. So when we go send the vehicles for testing, would the LTA take action against workshops against vehicles that have been illegally modified, and whether they can trace where were the modifications done?
I want to thank the member for his supplementary question. It is indeed a serious offence for vehicles to be illegally modified because of the safety risks they pose, as well as obviously environmental hazards like noise pollution. But noise pollution from vehicles can be caused by a variety of factors, illegal modification, as well as the vehicle design or the driver's behavior. And indeed, vehicle noise for some high-performance vehicles may be louder, but it's not because they are illegally modified. And then noise may also appear higher in residential neighborhood or at night when the ambient noise is low. But nonetheless, the agencies, including LTA, keep a very close track on public feedback on noisy vehicles, and if we suspect that there is illegal vehicle modification, LTA will investigate and take action against those who are involved. As regards the Tanjong Pagar incident, SPF is still investigating, so it's premature for us to comment on this. But I would like to also answer or address the member's query about stepping up enforcement and enhancing penalties against a workshop. Indeed, in 2017, we actually updated the Road Traffic Act to strengthen our enforcement efforts against workshop. But it remains challenging to establish culpability against the workshop. For instance, we need the vehicle owners to identify the workshops and then for them to agree to be prosecution witnesses. So far, the vehicle owners we have interviewed have not been cooperative. Nonetheless, LTA is looking at other measures to gather evidence to take action against the workshops. But more importantly, what we do is to stem the demand for such illegal modifications that is from the source. And that is why we have also enhanced the penalties against vehicle owners found to have illegal vehicle modifications. So in 2017, the penalty for illegal vehicle modification for the vehicle owners was increased to up to $5,000 and up to 3 months jail and or both for first-time offender, and the penalties are actually doubled for repeat offenders. In addition, we have actually introduced an enhanced vehicle inspection regime. And that is for repeat offenders or vehicle owners who are found to have modified their exhaust systems, for instance, second or subsequent time. They'll be subjected to more frequent mandatory vehicle inspection of every 3 to 6 months instead of the normal every 1 to 2 years. In addition, if they are found to have tempered engines in the vehicles will have to be deregistered, and they might not be granted rebates for the residual COE or PAF if there is any. So with these strict penalties, as well as our regular enforcement and inspection efforts, we have been able to reduce the number of illegal vehicle modification offences from about 1,800 per month on average in 2015 to about 550 per month on average in 2020.